This episode is dedicated to a conversation with Avishai Ben Tovim, the CEO of MDI, a company established in 2019. MDI developed a risk analysis system for polypharmacy patients that aims to handle these complex patients and create accurate clinical recommendations for treatment optimization and risk mitigation. Despite increased efforts in the field of adverse drug reaction prevention in the last decade, there appears to be an increase in drug-induced hospitalization and mortality rates. The medication management platform developed by MDI scales up the process of drug adverse event prevention and helps patients, physicians, and payors to avoid the clinical and financial consequences associated with drug-related adverse events. Overall, the company mission is to enable value-based care through focus on clinical quality and cost reduction. In this episode, we discuss the solution they provide, the validation they generated, and their future goals. Right. So MDI is not an MTM plan. You are providing a very different solution which aims to overcome the pitfalls of MTM. So let's talk about your solution. Well, what is the technology all about?
So we build a software that simulates what a clinical pharmacist is doing in his head, and to analyze patient holistically as good as experts. We are able to analyze the total population, something that will never be possible to do manually. That enables us to look at the same problem from different angles. First thing that we do is that we analyze everyone in the population. Even if you're taking 4 drugs, there's no reason no one will look at your medication treatment. So when we work with a health plan or value-based provider, first thing that we do is we analyze everyone. And if we found you as someone who doesn't have a high risk, this is where we can make very impactful recommendations. We focus on the top maximum 5 most impactful recommendations, and everything is evidence-based. So we're not a black box generative AI that we cannot explain to the physicians. We just did the analysis, as I said, as good as an expert. So we're able to base everything we say on pharmacology literature. So that's very easy to trust the system. And once we analyze the total population, this is where the client can see how much money he can save, both in terms of deprescribing opportunities, in terms of preventing specific events. He can focus on specific disease states, gaps in care. And once the client decides what cohort they want to go after, this is where we're able to move into the individual level and generate recommendation in a speed that was never seen before. We're able to take a process that takes 75 minutes to do a comprehensive medication review and actually do it in 3 clicks of a button. And that enables us to serve more of the population. And every additional patient that these teams can now serve means thousands of dollars in preventive cost, and of course, saving lives and impacting patients' safety and health outcomes.